you're stuck with me. Sorry. It's just me tonight. Why? Why not? Just something a little bit different, you know. Doe had her chemo treatment on Tuesday. She went into the cross cancer, had her treatment, and they sent her home with a little fanny pack the other day, and not good. Not not a pretty picture. It's that's all I can tell you. It's I'm trying to find the video right now that she'd set up for me. She's in bed resting. She, like I say, it was a tough go. There it is. Uh, this is it here.
So day one of chemo, done via wireless system. It went well while in clinic and stuff. Now I'm home. I'll have my tote here that hooks up over my arm or however I decide for the next 2 days, and then I go back Thursday at 1:30ish to have it removed, and then I learn how to take all this stuff off safely. What's inside this little bag is what they refer to as a baby bottle, and I can't take it out of its plastic because I was given like a hazmat stuff in case of a spill, but I do have to check the contents to make sure that it is flowing, so I'll do that now anyways. Inside this bottle, my wiring goes to, and it's like a little baby bottle. My little clamps on me stay open so that the flow goes. If there's a problem, then I will disconnect the clamp or clamp it off. But this little bottle inside, they start the flow in hospital, and it bubbled. I don't know if you can see the bubble really well. Maybe this way better.
No, the label in the way.
Okay. This bubble started out all the way to the end, so it's shrinking down on this end, and it's kind of looking like a just tube, and it will shrink down to that tubing all the way through, and then that's when I go back, and once it's that little tube, they take and disconnect everything. So yeah, and it's got to stay level, parallel to me. So they actually give you a hazmat containment kit if any of the lines break or any seepage happens, and it has directions on how to clean up a small spill, a large spill, or whatever the problem may be. And so everybody in the house has access to it and knows where it is. If I'm going away for a few days and I have this with me, I have to take my hazmat kit with me, as well as letters and stuff to say what the contents are and on all that wonderful stuff. So that's what it is in the shortness. I have to figure out how to detangle and unfuck myself, and it's all good.
So there you have it. That's what she was dealing with on Tuesday afternoon, all day Wednesday, and then she had it removed. We went in on Thursday afternoon, and she ended up getting severely dehydrated. So they hooked up an IV to her, ran her full of saline to rehydrate her as best they could. And since that time, the drive home was just horrid, to say the least. She was in really rough shape. They gave the medicine they pumped into her afterwards, gave her extreme leg jumps throughout her entire body. So much so that I had to double check to make sure her door was locked, make sure the windows were closed so that she would not eject herself out of the car. It was that severe. And we got home. She crawled into bed, and she's been up a little bit, but not a lot. She's resting now. She hasn't really eaten all that much in the last couple of days. So uh, Sheldon was kind enough. He brought home some food from McDonald's for her. Sheldon and I had to run into the city tonight. That's why I'm a little late getting on. We just got home. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Fun, fun, fun. What else has happened this week? Isn't that enough? Fuck. between that and finally got everything straightened away to get rid of the Mustang. So they'll be coming to pick that up here in the next 3 or 4 days. So hopefully that'll be gone. We'll be out from under that payment, and we'll go from there and figure it out. That's about all we can do. Not much happened at work for me. It was kind of a nice light week for me. I only worked 2 days, 3 days, but it was nice and light. And then came home and took care of Doe, and we'll go from there. So just kind of power through it as best we can, right? But I'll tell you, if ever you have to go through this with somebody, I don't know, just it's so hard on them, which in turn makes it hard on you. So one party, wants to do something, anything to help, and there's nothing you can do. You just sit back and watch them go through this shit. So then you kind of want to just take them out in the forest and put them out of their misery in order to put you out of your misery, which of course is not going to happen ever, but it's kind of the way things feel after a while. It's tough. It's not easy. But that's about all I have for tonight. I got nothing really to bitch about. And if I did, I don't remember what it is. So it doesn't really matter. But next Friday, I don't think we'll be doing a pod. Doe goes in to have her bottle removed on the Friday. That's the other thing too, because she was so dehydrated and they had to pump her full of saline that they couldn't do the teaching on how to unhook yourself. So the next time we go in to have everything undone, we have to go take the course on how to unhook her and stuff. Sorry, that won't be next week. That's the week after. She did it. She got her treatment on Tuesday. Goes till Thursday, so that's this week. This is week 1. She's off next week. She doesn't have to have any treatments next week, and in the following week she'll go in on the Wednesday and have her full chemo infusion, and then come home with her baby bottle on Wednesday, and go in that Friday. So 2 Fridays from now, we probably won't do a podcast. I don't imagine. I don't think we will, but you never know. I might jump on and maybe I'll buy a bottle of rum or something and just jump on and get drunk. I could do that too. So that's about it. Nothing planned for the weekend. Just keep it low key, calm, cool, collected. I got a little bit of running around to do, but not too much. So there you have it. Another edition of Wade and Doe, fuck cancer, and just fuck cancer. I know I was, that's the other thing today. They were talking about on the radio about not a cure, but a test they've been doing in the States. And they had 14 people with colon rectal cancer that they gave this medication to for, I forget, I read it, but it didn't stick. It was 6 weeks or 6 treatments or something like that. And it cleared the tumor right away, but that was catching the colorectal cancer early on. So they were able to cure that with no surgery, no chemo, no radiation or anything. So that it's a good sign for the future. I mean, if it continues to work, and it's very preliminary stages, but if it continues to work and people get tested and screened properly, and we can catch this colorectal cancer, anyways, catch it early, and we can nip it in the bud type deal. So hopefully, in the near future, that happens. But in Doe's case, it's gone way too far for that treatment to work. It's what the hell is it called? Immunotherapy, amoeba therapy. I don't know. Immunotherapy, but it's brand new. They just released the studies here in the last day or two, and it's if you just look up colorectal immunotherapy, it'll come up. There was a Washington Post article in the Washington Post newspaper. So yeah, there's that. Like I said, I didn't do anything this week. Worked, and I came home and yelled at some drivers on the road because they're all fucking stupid. Sheldon and I took out on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Took all the electronics out of the basement, amps and computers and keyboards and mice and all our old fucking electronics and threw them out. The town had the electronics pickup the other day, and then last night got home at I don't know what time it was. We got home, and Sheldon had taken up all the stuff he could manage by himself and throw it out on the front lawn. And then we went down and tackled this big old fucking sofa we had in the basement, heavier than a dead priest, and threw that on the lawn. And they picked all that up this morning. And the fire department came by. We had a whole bunch of wooden furniture, some TV stands that we had made, and speaker stands I had made, and stuff like that, and some benches and shit. And the fire department, volunteer fire department, came by and asked if they could take them because they have built a 6-room apartment over in a town a few kilometers from us in Chipman, and they run rescue missions in there. So they're going to torch the place eventually and have a full blown fire rescue mission, and they're going to use all the wooden furniture they could get to spark the place up. So I offered the house. I said, if you guys want, you can burn my house right to the fucking ground. As long as you burn it to the ground, not just this partial shit and put the fire out and contain the damage to the laundry room. No, fuck that. Burn it to the ground and make it look accidental, please. But they wouldn't bite. So I don't know. Oh, Cal, you lucky son of a bitch. Is that the cider Mike made? Because that stuff is really, really good. That's a 12 out of 10. Yeah, exactly. No partial burning, right to the ground, and make it look accidental. I need the insurance money just to fucking run away with, because that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got, man. I tell you what, Glassy, you want to jump in? Let's talk, Glassy. I'll invite you because you're not doing anything, anyways. I don't even remember what I'm doing. I'm out of touch. I have slept probably in the last few days, maybe an hour a night, 2 hours a night. Just, I can't get sleep. Too many things going through my brain, too many dark holes, as it were. So I haven't slept really well, but we'll wait for Glassy. If he's available, he'll jump in and we'll have a little visit, see how his dad's doing, and maybe yuck it up a little bit. I had a good laugh last night, which it helped immensely. I was just sitting here. Doe was sitting across the table from me, and I was just sitting there looking at her, and she couldn't function at all. And so I'm sitting here just kind of babysitting her, and then jumped on Twitter and got into a Twitter, not a war or anything, but what would you call it? A battle of wits of a bunch of unarmed combatants, and it just turned into a shit show. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Cal, I can take melatonin, but the problem is I have such a low tolerance to medications. Children's that cough syrup. I don't remember, but cough syrups, I can't even take them. I end up overdosing on cough syrups, and can't do it. Can't be done. So I really have to watch what I take, when I take it, and stuff like that. So it's I drive for a living, so when I wake up in the morning, I have to be awake, and I feel sometimes it's better just to go on a few hours sleep and do what I can. I know where I work, my boss is very forgiving. If I pulled out of there and got to the city and went, you know what, I've got to lay down for an hour in the truck and have a nap, he's not going to say boo to me. So it's all good. I could probably go to sleep for 4 or 5 hours in the truck and he wouldn't say boo to me. So it's all good. Tamara, you should jump in your truck and go over to Kel's house and get some more of that cider and bring it out here. Now, stat, you're not that tired. Bring it out to me. I need some. It's good. I do have a cold beer in the fridge, but I don't know if I want to drink it. So I don't know. But it doesn't look like Glassy. Oh, there. He's there. He's here. See? Let's see. There he is. Hi, Glassy.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. What do you do?
You have to burn it to the ground. You know that, right? You can't. You
Yeah.
gotta,
Oh, yeah. I
like,
know. Yeah.
you have to get the fire department to show up and put the plywood over the windows, or do it yourself. Make it look like the place is vacant, and homeless will come by and burn it to the ground. And that's insurance money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
Goddamn
bad, but
COVID.
sure.
Goddamn COVID. No, that's my exact plan. Is I'll light the place on fire and I'll wait 20 minutes to phone 411 to get the number to 911 to
Yeah.
find out who I talked to about this fire that seems to be burning in my house, and then just
Who
tell
knows?
them, don't rush.
Yeah, don't rush. If it takes
Don't
you
rush.
9 minutes to get here, normally take 12. Just let
Take
the
12.
attic go. Just let's have a full inferno.
wait till all the gas cans are ablaze before you show up, right?
Right? Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I was going through one of those motions the other day, Wade. Like, oh my God, could you just like burn the place? Like, fuck, I could just,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I hear you. I know exactly. How's that doing?
Wow. Dad's doing good. Yeah, he's. He's eating dinner right now, and yeah, no better, no worse. Home support never came this morning, which was kind of fun. So we're like, what do you do? What do you do? Like, he's sitting in bed, so I'm like, okay, well, I got to get him up and everything like that, which I did.
Yeah.
And home support, I think, showed up at, I don't know, 3:00 in the afternoon or something like that. And they do an 8 to 8, so they show up at 8:00 in the morning. Sorry, I'm gonna flip that one more time. 8:00 in the morning, and then 8:00 at night they show up again. And it's just like, okay, cool. But we had a massive power outage, like half of our town last night, while the BC Hydro was upgrading equipment. So like 10,000 people were without power from midnight till 6. And of course,
There you
home
go.
support
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Oh, that's the must have been the reason because our phones weren't synchronized." I'm like, "Well, you're kind of Fraser Health. Shouldn't
Yeah. You guys don't have backup power
I
in the
hooked
health
up?
center? Yeah.
Yeah, I hooked up. What do you call them things? Had a car battery and a 1,000-watt or inverter, and hooked that to a battery, and that gave a little bit of power, but not much. So it's enough to keep
wish you?
it was enough to keep a light on, so you could be rich around the neighborhood while everybody else is sitting there in the dark in candles. And
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Hey! I got a light on.
whenever-
How you doing?
Whenever the power goes out here, I always kick my ass for not having a generator.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch! If I had a generator, I should have bought a generator. I had a chance to buy one.
Well, even in an inverter and car battery, done. Just
Yeah,
click,
exactly.
click,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, no. So sorry, man. I'm sorry that you've had such a shitty week. I've always tried to. I want you to know that I've always wanted to reach out to you and tried to as much as I can.
Yeah.
But
No, I know. I
I
appreciate
know you're
it.
going through a fucking mess, and dude, I'm in your boat, man. Like I said,
Oh, I know. That's why I want to talk to you.
one day we're gonna get together and we're gonna have drinks, and all of us, and it's gonna be just.
I'm
I
thinking
may-
about
I may
stepping
fall
it up a
asleep
level
on
and
the front
going.
lawn.
That's fine. I'm thinking
Okay.
about stepping it up a level and going heroin. Never mind.
Oh, wow. Well, that escalated quickly. Wow. Okay,
It's
cool.
it's
So you're
legal
going
in
from the-
BC.
You're going from the vape pen to heroin.
It's legal in BC, right?
Oh, yeah.
Up to
Apparently,
2.5
small
grams.
quantities, 2.5
Yeah, up
grams.
to 2.5 grams. Yeah, I've never done it before. That's bound to OD me.
Oh, it's such a bullshit law, man. Because if you and I, as working people, go into a park and we're sitting there with our 40 a beer, or we're sitting out with our cocaine, heroin, whatever the hell illicit drug you decide to choose, you and I will get busted every day. Why? Because we can afford the ticket.
Right. Yeah.
They
Exactly.
get moved along. And that's bullshit. Like a total two-tier society. And I can't believe out of anything that's going on that nobody...
That's why you got to know the secret on how to get out of the ticket.
Burn your house down.
Well, that's plan A.
If all else fails.
If all else is, no, you just go roll around in the dirt, tear your shirt, pull your hat off.
Go
look
act crazy.
Well,
Yeah, that
I
works
look
too.
homeless. Yeah, I look homeless at that
Oh,
point. So
yeah,
it
it must
doesn't
be.
take much for me.
I'm borderline there. I have no hair. Oh, God.
I'm borderline there. I'm not that far away from being homeless. So
Yeah, no kidding, right? When you start selling drywall, you know it's getting bad. Take that piece out there. How much is that?
I got-
$7? Yeah,
I
take
got
it. Go ahead.
I got 4 sheets left. If you know of anybody that wants to buy any,
Don't get me started on the price of lumber, sir.
I'm going to start selling mine at half price and still make a killing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know. What a crazy. Did you watch any of that January 6th stuff last night?
I can't be bothered. It's just,
Holy.
I'm so done with all that shit. Like, it happened, whatever, fucking deal with it. Same thing with the freedom fighters here in Canada. You're a bunch of fucking idiots. Get over yourselves. Move along.
Fuck, like it was wild to see some of the video, and that girl that got knocked down, the cop that was at the front of the barricade there,
Yeah.
and where they pushed the walkway over top of her and she went down and stuff like that. That was pretty surreal to hear her testimony, because you know what, like what have we become as a civilization? And I ask this every day. Go to the grocery store and deal with the asshole that is trying to get into that parking spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's horrible how society has changed even in the last 10 years. Because, you know, you go to the grocery store and you bump into someone, or you go to the store. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. Don't. Now it's like, fuck you. You're going ahead of me. Well, what? No, I didn't mean anything. You could have gone.
I blame it on American television.
Yes, and social media and video games.
Yeah. Well,
wait, I blame it on the video game. Where's my cane? I blame it on the video games.
I don't blame it on the video games, because my kids all played, the video games. You've played the video games.
Yep.
I don't. I'm not a gamer. I know multitudes of other people who play video games. None of them have ever picked up a gun and shot anybody.
Oh no.
Right? It's just a lack of, I don't know, social decorum,
compassion.
Compassion.
Yeah, it's gone out the window, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's absolutely brutal.
You know, and you can still meet a lot of good people when you have a conversation with them, and you're like, they're good. That's a good soul right there.
Yeah.
You know, but fuck, like 3/4 of it is just. And I mean, I go out for a couple hours a day. This is my. I don't know what you want to say. I don't want to say respite, because that sounds so bad, but
your free space time.
Yeah, the 4 hours a day, right? And you go out and you go to somewhere, and it's just like, fuck, why did I leave my house? You know, like it's terrible. Like the way people disrespect each other nowadays. You see the video that I posted on my Twitter today. Dean posted it originally, Dean Blundell. And it was the asshole that weaves in and out of cars until he smashes into the back. And it's like, you self-serving son of a bitch, you know?
Me time. That's what
me time. 100%. Yeah. And I get that.
I get that all day long. And I'm driving a tractor around. So, I don't care if you want to fuck up. I'll wipe you out. I don't care.
Fuck it. Yeah.
I can't.
I just got to figure out how not to get so much points.
I can't stop.
Oh, I used to love that when I was driving bus, because it's like they'd brake check you. It's like, well, if you want me to plow behind you with my 40-foot transit bus, fly at her, man. I'll deal with the paperwork, I guess.
I used to like it when I was hauling fertilizer, 60,000 pounds in the trailer, another 20,000 pounds for the tractor. 80,000 pounds hurtling down you at 120 kilometers an hour on the highway, and you brake check me. I just hit the horn. I don't even slow down. You know?
What did they do when I did my air brakes? I think they called it the Honda rule. How many Honda Civics does it take to stop a fully loaded semi truck going 100 kilometers an hour or something like that? Yeah. I think the answer is like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, 16 or 23 or something like that.
Yeah, you know the Honda rule.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why would you do that? Why? Are you getting ahead in life? No. And those are the same people that bitch at Starbucks. Those are the same people that bitch at poor customer service at the mall when they picked out the wrong jeans because they had their Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sorry.
I hate it.
When it comes to that, when it comes to brake checking me, either you're going to die or I'm going to slap my brakes on and end up flipping my tractor over and I'm going to die. So guess what? You're going to die.
Yeah, you just
You
gotta.
know, I'll just drive over you. Fuck.
You have a dash cam?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you can
gotta
prove
have one of
that-
those now.
as long as you can prove that they did that first, then you're golden, man.
Yeah.
I used
exactly.
to. Oh man, how long are your trucks that you drive? How many feet?
53 in the trailer and
Oh, you drive a 53 footer.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you know when the asshole stops at the stop line but pulls like 4 feet ahead of the stop line?
Yep.
And you intentionally take it a little tighter just to
Yeah.
maybe make them back out. How many people in your life, in your experience, in your driving history, have you seen them panic, put it in reverse, and back into the car behind them?
I've seen 3 back into the car behind him, and one I drove over his hood with my rear trailer tires.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's, oh man.
Yeah.
We used to get
Right.
that satisfaction as bus drivers. Like, if I can chase them a little bit back, oh my God.
So yeah, I hit it when I hit the car.
Yep.
Of course, the tires come to rest on the hood of the car, and I stopped. Right. Well,
Oh,
stop.
Parked
Right.
on
I
the
just-
hood.
I'm parked on the hood. Stopped. Dynamited the brakes. Jumped out. Walked over to the guy and was like, "What in the fuck are you doing?" Well, why'd you turn that way? You didn't see my signal light on. I was found out, and I found out so that my trailer was on the angle this way and my tractor was on the angle that way, right?
Right. Mhm.
To go around the corner, signal light on, and yet you still Mickey'd in there. I'm watching traffic. I didn't even know you were there. You shouldn't have been there. I had that whole thing blocked off. You jumped the curb and went over there.
Mhm.
Please come to investigate. The one call. He had the whole road blocked off. How did you get in between him and the curb? Oh, I jumped the curb. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. You deserve to lose your car.
Exactly.
You walk home. Wait.
Oh,
Continue on your day. Have
you
a
were
good day.
speaking. You were speaking in right turns. I was speaking in left turns.
Oh yeah, left turns are even worse. No, this was a right turn against the curb.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just.
But same deal. I've tucked in and found out and made my little way so nobody could get in there.
Yeah, 100%.
But no,
I can't see any of the messages, which sucks. It says
why not?
messages from audience will display here.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Look,
you don't fuck with a semi. That's right. You don't.
exactly.
Yeah.
Six-
I
80
don't see any of
80,000
those
pounds
comments.
compared to 4.
Yeah.
80,000. Wow. That's no. I don't know. It's fun.
No.
I like it. I'm not hurting me any.
Oh,
Not my truck.
you know what I love? I love driving my own personal vehicle now, and especially when you're coming up on a school zone, because the school zone is 30,
Yep.
and you slow down, and then it's always a fucking mom picking up her child at 2:45 or 2:15 that speeds into the playground zone, slams on her brakes, and sits there until their kid comes out, and they speed away. It's like, do you understand?
Tamara would never do that.
Oh, is she a minute mom? Get in! Get. No, it's
I don't know. I've never seen her pull into a school or out of a school, but I can envision it.
well, 2:15, all the moms show up and they sit there for half an hour because some of them got to, BS and I don't know what they do, share recipes, but
Kel says not me, but I know what Kel drives, and there's no way she could get up to speed in that short of time anyway. So
what does Kel drive?
a little Mitsubishi, what
Still
are they?
still a
RVR,
Mitsubishi.
I don't know what is it. Mitsubishi, yeah.
Still a
Can't get
Mitsubishi.
it up to speed in time. So
I don't know. Okay, there you go. Throw them in. Let's have a Friday night coffee fest.
okay, yeah.
Send everybody the request. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Everybody's getting tired of my ugly
push
mug
that
sitting beside yours.
push that
Last night was pretty funny with the Costa. I got to say that, by the way.
That was hilarious. I laughed
wanted-
my freaking ass off last night, and
We
I needed
wanna
it.
delete this episode.
Yeah, well, when we were talking about burning the house.
Oh,
down.
okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Can't have anything on record.
I'll just say I was joking. I was only kidding, man.
Oh yeah, totally. No, yeah.
That's all.
I
Just kidding.
fully yeah. Burn it. No, I was kidding. I won't be home. I swear to God, I was in Keiko's.
Yeah,
My
Kel, my
kids.
kids always last one out, but I go in early for the spot not the other moms.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, Tamara, not me. I park in the residential and get there early so I can get parking. Haha.
Aha. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
See,
Yep.
and then
Friend
all
of-
the single guys pull in at the same time. So
in my
why
neighborhood,
to see the moms?
in my neighborhood, down my street, there's a park zone. So it's 30K from beginning of this side of my house to this side of the park, which is on the other side because it's a park zone. Hi, Tamara. And so it's 30K all the way down, but we have a school at the end of the street. So come 2:15 or 2 o'clock, boom, 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 boom. And yeah. And there's kids walking up and down the road. And I don't know.
Moving
Every
targets.
day. Every day. How are you, Tamara?
What's going on?
Tired.
What?
Tired.
Why?
Oh, muffin.
Emily went to Drumheller this morning, so I had to have her at school at 5:30.
Ooh.
And I went straight from dropping her off. I came home, got Jack's stuff ready, and we spent the day at Fort Edmonton Park with his class. And then I had to go pick Emily back up at 7 o'clock tonight.
Holy shit! So I got to spend what 15 minutes in Drumheller.
Yeah, pretty much.
How far is that away?
Drumheller's about 3 hours.
3 hours.
What?
So they left at 6, got there at 9, and then left there at 2, stopped in Stettler for dinner, and then got back to the school at 7.
Is Drumheller north of Panoka?
No, it's south. It's right by Calgary.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have to go through Panoka to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends of mine
Drum's
just
about-
friends of mine
about
just
an hour
moved to
east.
Panoka.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, they have apparently good karaoke on Thursdays. I don't know.
They used to have one of the largest nervous hospitals in the world.
They still do.
Is it still there?
Yep.
In Panoka.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Fuck, you can buy a place for like $260 there, like a 5-bedroom house, and everybody in BC is just. I've talked to so many people lately who are just there's for sale signs around my neighborhood everywhere because everybody's getting
Hi.
out of this fucking province. Hi, Kel.
Hi, Cal.
Yeah, it's
These
so
houses are on
expensive here.
upside down.
I have a BC box, what you would call a BC box, and if I threw this on the market, it'd be worth over $1 million. And there's no way this house is worth $1 million. It's just the dirt that it sits on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they will take my backyard. I don't know if you can.
What
They
the
can
fuck
take
she's
my
doing.
backyard and put 2 row homes in here.
Yeah.
2 row homes. So because of that, it's already subdivided. I already did my due diligence, but yeah, you can fucking. Oh, Kel left. Shit.
I think she dropped her phone in the toilet.
Oh, there you go. Oh. But it's crazy, man. The amount of people that I've talked to lately out of here in the Fraser Valley who are just pulling up stakes because it's fun to sell at $1 million or fun to sell at $900,000. But then you got to buy back into the market at said $900,000. So everybody is either going north towards Prince George or 100 Mile or anything like that, or they're going to Alberta.
Yep.
And that day's going to come when, I don't know, I was kind of like Athabasca. I could live in Athabasca. It's a cute little town. Yeah. No? Stinky? What?
Mm-hmm.
Sulfur? What's stinky part is what does it stink like? Sulfur or does it smell like oil?
Sure. Yeah.
Dirty river,
Yeah.
sulfury,
Well, you do have the Athabasca there.
the dirty sulfury river.
Yeah.
The crime in that crime is pretty good in that little area of the woods too.
Who told me today? Oh, they just bought for $250 or $260 in Rolling Hills, and then he goes, "Yeah, but we have a lake nearby." And like, oh, is it from the three-headed? You catch three-headed fish from the oil plant up the road? Like, no, you're not catching. It's like
You haven't fought a fish till you've caught a 3-headed fish.
oh, it's like going.
Those things
Is
fight,
that
man.
Wabamum?
Oh.
Wabamum?
Yeah,
Is that how you pronounce
Wabam.
it?
Wabaman.
Wetaskiwin or Wetaskiwin or whatever the fuck you call it.
Wetaskiwin.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
drugs are bad there.
The drugs
too.
are bad in Athabasca too. Yeah, they're not.
We're bad everywhere here.
They use
Drugs
the
are
poor
bad here,
quality.
too.
We
Poor
took the
quality
kids to
heroin.
Waterman last summer. It was like plus 37. It was hot, so we're like, well, let's go to the beach. We went to Wabaman, and the kids were playing in the water by the rope, and I could see in the distance something floating in the lake, and I'm like I'm trying to see what it is, and I can't tell till it's getting closer. I'm like, oh, I think it's like a dead fish floating at the top of the lake. I'm like, whatever. And
Oh,
it's
no.
floating closer and closer, and then all of a sudden you see this big circle of kids surrounding this dead fish.
Yeah.
And you see a kid come up
Different.
with this dead fish in a bucket, running up to the beach. I'm like, oh, the kid has it in a bucket. It was my kid.
What's wrong with the fish?
It's dead in a
Oh,
bucket.
just dead. Okay.
Well, at least it wasn't a human body.
Yeah.
They're in the sand because they were seasoning it, and Emily asked to bring it home for dinner, and I.
No.
Hard pass. We'll stop at Sobeys and get one.
No.
Throw it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, monkey.
So what's going on, Cal?
We just got home from service.
From where? Oh, service.
What's that?
More lacrosse fighting.
They have a tournament in St. Albert. It's there tomorrow.
Oh.
Because it's right by my house.
In St. Albert, you say?
Yeah.
Well, look at
If
the
she
little.
can- If she gets up
Dinosaur
before
hunter.
10 o'clock.
There he is.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
We're not in
Hello.
school.
That's cool. It's 9 o'clock at night. So why aren't you in bed?
Oh, there's the boy. There he is.
No.
Oh, how was Drumheller?
It's
Good. Did you
boring.
bring? Boring? Yeah. I found the same thing when I was there.
Just a bunch of dead things.
There you go. Get what you bought, Papa.
$38 to go look at fake animal bones.
That's the
You think-
senior price.
Mhm.
Senior price. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Hey.
Good, you?
Very well, very well. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Oh,
So, Mike, when you stand on your head, do we call you Wyke?
Here,
Well, yeah.
Well, you got the big M on your shirt. If you're upside down, it's a W, right?
that's Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. I thought it was Mike.
Oh,
Did your daughter literally go to Drumheller for the day and come back?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, we
man-
said the same thing.
Mandatory field trip.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a dino stick.
She got a dinosaur with a stick, though. That's cool. That's a T-Rex. Right on. Sweet. Everybody loves a good T-Rex.
I like dinosaur on a stick.
Why'd you buy that? She's like, I got it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Not giving her $50 again.
Well,
I'm just teasing.
it could
At
be
least you
worse.
didn't waste it on beer this time.
Yeah,
This time.
this time.
This time.
At least she didn't take $1,000 with her and buy all the dinosaurs on a stick.
No, they do that with Roblox.
Oh, Roblox is a big game there too.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Hi, boys.
Little T-Rex children.
Oh, 100%.
They're pizza
You-
face kids.
You boys go to bed. You have to do the lacrosse tomorrow morning.
just the one does.
Don't forget
Well,
my cider tomorrow, Mike.
Who are
Okay, what
you?
time are you coming though?
I'm not too sure what time we're going to the movie. I'll go talk to Darcy after, and
Because
I'll
we're literally leaving here at 8 o'clock and not coming back south until after the games.
I'll put it in your trunk.
So you better
Un
come.
momento.
I
8
will.
o'clock in the morning?
We're leaving we have a game at 10, so we're gonna leave at 8. And then the team's going for lunch, and then we have another game at 4, so we're not planning on coming back south until later the night.
That's pointless.
Well, because it's like, what is it, 45-minute drive on the Henday? So,
No.
Are you guys
Yeah.
south Edmonton?
sorry, 27 minutes. Yeah, we're by the airport.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I stayed by the airport once in that Airways Country Inn. It was quite a life
Do you
experience.
remember the Arrow, the oil derrick.
Yep.
So we're just west of there.
Okay. Okay.
So they took it. It's gone. I think it's gone now, but we used to be able to see it from our backyard. Andrew, stop hitting the computer.
No way. Construction is so bad too. There, I can see the
That's why we
comments.
We came home the east way, not the west.
Dad,
Wait,
look what he
drinking a
has.
Kolsch.
Oh, there you go.
Drinking mountain lion piss. There you go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Jacob,
Wildcat.
Kolsch notes. Taste test 1 of a new beer. Just a reminder, I'm not a doctor.
What kind of beer is that?
The coal.
Oh,
Kolsch, that I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good to hear.
Okay, go eat your pizza.
Well, Mike, of all the beers I've had so far, they've all been really good.
yes.
The number 1 on my list so far would be the cider. I just absolutely love that. That was absolutely phenomenal. And believe it or not, the Bonzi scheme is. I wanted to hate it so much because it's Bonzi,
It's really good.
but it is really good.
That's yeah.
Got
My
a-
top.
Wheat ale to bottle, I hope, next week.
Oh,
Honey wheat ale.
A honey wheat ale, that'd be good.
oh man, you thought of like take lines and making a brew out of that?
Oh, I thought.
Oh.
Huh?
Come say hi to
No?
Papa.
It's tea bear too. Tea
Say
bear.
hi to Papa.
Either might be ready.
I can't hear anything.
Somebody told our kid that you can make salad out of dandelions.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
he
you
wants to
can.
go and pick all the dandelions. It's like, yeah, but we're not gonna eat the ones by the road.
Oh, yeah. no.
Sheldon,
let's
Sheldon's
see.
having a taste test. For those of you watching, this is Positive Mike's homemade beer. You can't buy the beer, but you can buy the swag. I suggest you jump on his website and buy some shit.
Yes.
He has a
I need
brand
to
new
switch
website.
the store.
So
I need to
just
switch
Google
the store.
Positive Mike's and you'll get it.
And if you're listening and you want to come around Edmonton sometime this summer, I'll let you know when I'm going to be in town, and we are all going to have a
What do you think, Sheldon?
big shindig.
Hey?
Are you guys close together? Like, where do you guys
No.
all live? No,
No, not at
because
all.
you're
I'm like
by
in the
Army
middle
Chris,
of
aren't
these
you?
two.
No.
I'm in the middle of these two.
Okay, you're
Kinda.
Tamara, you're by Army Chris.
Yeah, I'm just down the street from him, like a block away.
Okay, and how far are you south? Are you north of that, Wade?
I am northeast, about an hour outside of Edmonton.
Yeah, he's about like it's
Oh,
like
do you live in
45
Boyle?
minutes-
No,
No.
close.
45
Further
minutes door to door.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
and then Kelly, you're down by the airport.
Yeah.
Okay,
which is like 45 minutes from me.
right.
Or for those of you keeping score, just north of Red Deer,
Like Panoka.
like Panoka.
Panoka.
Goodness.
Oh my god. How far are you from Panoka?
Me?
20 minutes.
No.
No, I don't know. I'm just
No. Like Pinoca's like Red Deer.
Yeah, that's about a 5-minute walk.
Oh, shut up.
2-minute drive.
I hear there's good
We're 8
karaoke.
minutes from the airport.
Okay.
So you want to pick up my mom for me?
No.
What's that, Tara?
I asked if she wanted to pick up my mother for me.
Oh, when's your mother coming?
July 1st.
July 1st till when?
July 10th.
Not ready.
Write that on the calendar. We're not around from July 1st to 10th.
That's not very nice.
That escalated quickly. Oh boy.
Yeah, hide the good china.
Hello.
I
We
used to say
tease,
that
we
about
tease,
my
we
mother.
tease.
Fuck.
You need
Used
to
to
go think
say,
do that.
finally say that about my mother.
Aw.
What's Mike eating?
Aw.
So
There he
on a
is.
good on a good note,
Mike, get in here. Tell us about your latest brew. What's going on? What are you doing?
Snip of that.
what?
Oh, what's that? Hold on. Gotta flip the screen. A little bit left.
You're about right.
Half in the tea bag. Nice. 5.1.
What's that?
5 point,
Is it like a twisted tea?
It's got tea in it. Oh, a lemon rose tea.
and it's
Ooh, I want that
5.1%. Yeah.
What's that?
Wants that.
So on a happier, good note, my co-host is now awake and sitting across the table from me eating a fillet of fish.
Oh, good.
So that's a good thing.
Bad
Yeah.
choice.
Does she want to come on the podcast? Oh fuck no.
That's okay.
I didn't even have to look at her to know the answer is oh fuck no, but hey, I'm just happy she's up and having a bite to eat.
100%. Love you, Doe. 100%. She can't hear me, but 100%.
No, I'll pass it along later.
Yeah. Oh shit. Where is it? No, it's gonna be good, man. I'm coming up this summer, so I was talking to Mike the other day. He's like, "Are you coming up to Alberta?" I'm like, "Yeah." As soon as I find the inkling of time to get away from this situation that I'm in, I will be coming.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can file for respite now, which is really cool. So they come and stay at your place for 3 or 4 days, and then you can, take off, which is kind of cool. So,
I'll even have more beer done.
oh yeah, I'm in. We'll get the midget over and we'll play some poker.
Who?
We'll get the midget over and we'll play some poker.
I'm not bringing that drunk around here.
Oh, I was Bear's not that short.
Oh,
I'm taller than Jimmy, thank you.
and probably a better drunk than Jimmy.
Is he not a good drunk?
I don't think so.
No. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I thought that would have been fun, but well, if you got the whole family around, we're probably not going to subject the rest of the family to that. But maybe we'll just go to Wade's house and we'll just crash on Wade's front yard.
Can do that. I got lots of room in my driveway.
And you guys got Uber in Alberta.
Not out here.
You don't have there?
Not here. Nope.
Oh, I
They
thought you
won't
had
drive there?
No way.
1,400.
No,
Really?
not unless you front them about $100 extra for fuel.
Oh yeah, you're in Boyle. That's right.
Yeah, not quite Boyle, but just about.
Really? Where are you?
Bruderheim,
Oh shit. Okay.
just past Fort Saskatchewan.
Right. Okay. I got lost in Fort Saskatchewan once because I was trying to get to Fort McMurray, and I went through Edmonton, and then I
Long
went
way.
straight up, and I ended up in somewhere in Fort Saskatchewan. And I was trying to get through Boyle, and yeah, it was an interesting little
Wrong
adventure.
direction. Wrong direction.
Yeah, I know. Well, I usually go up through take what's that town called where you take a left? I went through Meyerthorpe one time going up, and that was kind of a weird drive.
Marathorpe.
Meyerthorpe?
Marathorpe.
Marathon.
Okay.
Mayor,
Okay. I went that way one night, and I was just like,
How the
like
fuck?
driving along in the middle of nowhere and like smoking a gagger, and I'm like, oh, cool, the hockey game is on.
We should
Next
get
thing you
him
know, I'm
to
like,
set
where
now.
am I going?
Yeah, if you're in Meyerthorpe going to Fort McAshtray, you're going completely the wrong way.
No, because you go up to Meyerthorpe and then you take the right.
That's a long ways out of the line, man. for
Well,
Fort
I got off
McMurray.
to 16 way too early.
Well, yeah, you were going the wrong way on 16.
No. Oh, fuck. I went along. God, what was the most BF drive I've ever done? It was when you come out, is it Edson or Hinton where the Walmart is? And then you go up 43 to Grand Prairie.
Oh, that's Hinton.
Hinton? Yeah. Wow. What a BF drive.
Yeah.
Holy.
Joe and I did that one 5 years ago coming home from Fort St. John, BC. And I thought, just for something different, we'll head down whatever that is. Not 43, but
Yeah.
he threw Grand Cache into Hinton.
That's right. Yeah.
And yeah, what a letdown that drive was. I thought there'd be more
Hey,
mountain
Gwen.
scenery and stuff like that, and there's just nothing going on.
Gwen, Athabasca. She'll know what that means.
Yeah, sure she will.
Yeah. But oh my god, I don't know.
But
Some of the towns in Alberta, like Vegreville, and oh Lord,
It's got a big egg there.
Yes, they do. Yeah, it's really cool, I guess.
You
You
should
go
see
to
the size
Glendon
of-
and see the big pierogi.
You should see the size of the fucking chicken that laid that egg.
Or Mundare's got a, you know,
Sausage.
not a sausage.
Boiler. Dog dude. Doggy poop.
Oh my god.
All you guys with children in an F-rated room.
Kids that
Oh,
don't listen. Go for bed now.
Oh
Oh,
god.
we get to watch some fatherhood discipline. This is fun.
Yeah, child's getting a beating. Cool. Live on
going,
YouTube.
though.
I'm not beating my child, so
It's okay. We weren't.
Cross
We were.
school of discipline.
It will fit in really well, Mike, with not burning our houses down for insurance money.
Well, I'm gonna shut her down, guys. I'm gonna visit with Doe while she's up here for a little
all
bit.
right,
Thanks for jumping in.
Good to see you, Mike. Good to
Doe's
see you
waving
tomorrow.
at y'all.
guys.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you guys.
Love you, Wade.
Love you
Tomorrow.
guys too. We'll talk to you guys next Friday.
See
Doe
you
will be
tomorrow,
up and alive by
Tamara.
then.
Tomorrow.
And tripping with Bonzi next week. We're gonna talk orgies and everything with Brent
Firefighters.
Hatley.
Mhm.
Yes, firefighters are
Firefighters.
coming. Don't worry, firefighters are
And like
coming.
real ones, right?
Real
Yes, real ones. Yes, 100%.
Fireworks?
Yes.
And like under 40?
Yes, I believe so.
Under 30?
That was a long pause. Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
no. There was no long pause. Nope, they are under 30. Yes,
You're under
and we're
30.
gonna have Brent. We're gonna have Brent Hatley on and Caitlin talking about their swinger lifestyle, if you will.
There you go.
Yeah, 100%.
Right on.
Yes.
Okay, Mike.
Okay,
Don't
love
forget
you
to
guys.
send some
I'm
extra
out.
cider with
All
Tamara
right, see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
I
Tamara.
will.
Appreciate it.
Cheerio.
We'll see you tomorrow, Tamara, when you come out with my cider.
Oh, paying for my gas?
Yes, I'm not.
Okay, bye.